Hello, good evening, Tribuners. Welcome back with me, Mutiara, in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here, the complete news. The first news comes from South Sumatra. Prices of some basic commodities rise ahead of Ramadan. The prices of a number of basic necessities rise ahead of Ramadan, both basic necessities and side dishes including broilers. The price of broiled chicken today is quite high compared to yesterday's price. A purebred chicken trader at the Sako Satellite Market, Ayu, said yesterday on Sunday, March 27, 2022, it was still priced at around 30,000 to 32,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. However, on Monday, March 28, 2022, the price of purebred chicken immediately jumped to the 36,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. The increase in the price of purebred chicken has indeed become a tradition every time before Ramadan. It must rise because of high demand. Even though the price of chicken has increased, Ayu is grateful that her chicken sales have remained stable and did not fall. It's just that since the price went up, he admitted that customers who used to buy chicken with her reduced the number of purchases. She predicts that ahead of Ramadan or the weekend, the price of broiler chicken will soar again because it has become a trend ahead of Ramadan. The price will increase because there is more demand. In addition to purebred chickens, the price of chicken eggs has also increased, currently priced at 22 to 24,000 for 1 kilogram from the original price of 21,000 rupiah. Shallots also rose from the original 24,000 to 30,000 rupiah. Now it has increased to 28 to 35,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram depending on the size of the union. Garlic also increased from 20,000 to 25,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. Now rose to 28,000 rupiah for 1 kilogram. Meanwhile, the price of sugar has been rising for a long time, and the price of chili has also gone up. The next news is, elementary school students who use basins to go to school now get help. The viral news of the Sungai Bulu State Elementary School students in Awang Landa, Sungai Bulu Village, North Labuan Namas District, Hulu Sungai Tengah, Regency South Kalimantan, going to school using a basin has touched many people's heart. Although the Hulu Sungai Tengah District government calls it local wisdom, it is considered very dangerous for children. Moreover, the terrain that is faced is swimpy waters that stretches widely with a depth of 3 to 5 meters. Personal assistance was also given by the affected party on Tuesday, March 29, 2022. The assistance was in the form of 4 boats with a length of 4 meters, 3 units and 5 meters, 1 unit complete with oars. The boat was immediately delivered to the school with the hope that after this, no more children would use the basin to go to their school. The handover was carried out and the boat was given to all students in need at the school. Meanwhile, the aid provider refused to be exposed to the media, arguing that the aid was purely an expression of empathy for the fishermen's children. Jumida, a teacher at the Sungai Bulu State Elementary School, expressed her gratitude for the boat's assistance. Meanwhile, Nawia, the parents of Sabani, a student who has used a basin to go to school since the 2nd grade of State Elementary School, said that, in fact, she and other parents were worried that their children would go to and return from school using a jukung. Moreover, I've experienced it upside down, but fortunately it was upside down near the landing, so it's still safe. Nawia admits that as a parent, she cannot take her children to pick her up because sometimes her husband leaves early to earn a living. The next news comes from Bogor. 11 houses in the Cincau village caught fire. A total of 11 houses located in Cincau village, Gang Sempu Gudang village, Central Bogor district, Bogor City, were burned down on Tuesday, March 29, 2022. Head of the Bogor City Fire Department, Ade Nugraha, said that the incident began when the fire came from a resident's house. The source of the fire, he said, immediately spread to other houses. Lucky, the fire was extinguished after 5 fire engines were deployed. 5 units of fire engines came down to deal with it immediately and managed to extinguish the fire for 2 hours. Ade added that there were no fatalities in this incident, only injuries. Material losses are estimated at 1 billion rupiah. The next news is Wonomulyo Community Alliance demonstrated at the region's office. Dozens of Wonomulyo district residents who are members of the Wonomulyo Community Alliance gathered at the Polewali Mandar region office to demonstrate related to the garbage polemic in Wonomulyo district, Polewali Mandar Regency on Tuesday, March 29, 2022. Dozens of mass demonstration in front of the Polewali Mandar region's office using a pickup car as a stage for speeches. They demanded that the Polewali Mandar district government immediately resolve the waste problem in Wonomulyo. This problem started after the garbage was piling up and scattered on the roadside and residential areas. As a result, Polewali Mandar Regency now does not have a final disposal site. The Polewali Mandar district government has not yet found a location for the construction of a new final disposal site after the closure of the Paku final disposal site in Binuang district, Polewali Mandar. The rotting garbage then began to disturb residents who wanted to move. In direction, the mass held banner with writings urging the region to solve the waste problem. According to TribunSulbar.com's observation, dozens of protesters came with 2 trucks filled with garbage. The demonstration was also colored by burning tires. Since dozens of officers consisting of the Civil Service Police Unit and the police secured the demonstration, the demonstrators also forced their way into the Polewali Mandar region's office but were guarded by the Civil Service Police Unit. The next news is hundreds of houses damaged by the hurricane. Hundreds of houses were damaged by the tornado in 2 areas in the province of the Bangka Belitung Island on Tuesday, March 29, 2022. 2 areas that were hit by heavy rains and tornadoes were Temberan Village, Bukit Intan District, Pangkal Pinang, and Kepola Village, Pangkalan Baru District, Central Bangka Regency. The head of the Regional Disaster Management Agency of the Bangka Belitung Island Province, Mikron Antariksa, said that at least 124 houses in the 2 areas were damaged by the natural disaster. The details are 118 houses in Ketipe Village, 4 of which were razed to ground, the houses of worship, 1 gas station which suffered light to moderate damage, and 4 houses in Temberan Village which were heavily damaged. Mikron said, based on data, about 350 people were affected by the natural disaster, where 3 people suffered minor injuries and 1 seriously injured and was rushed to the hospital. Thus, in the past week, more than 500 people and 223 houses were affected by the tornado in several areas in the Bangka Belitung Island province. Mikron explained that the number of houses affected by tornado was due to the majority of the people of Bangka Belitung living in the coastal areas. Therefore, he appealed to people in coastal areas to be vigilant in the past week. Based on data from the Meteorology, Climatology, and Geophysics Agency, extreme weather will still occur for the next 1 week, which is where the potential for hurricanes is estimated to still occur. The cause of the hurricane disaster is the formation of cumulonimbus clouds due to high temperatures. Most of these disasters occur during the transitional season during the day, when the temperature is hot and stuffy. The next news comes from Lampung. The birth of a Sumatran rhino in Waikambas National Park. A Sumatran rhinoceros was born in the Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary, Waikambas National Park, East Lampung. The birth of the new resident of Waikambas National Park occurred on Thursday, March 24, 2022 at 44 minutes past 11 a.m. This was confirmed by the public relations coordinator of the Waikambas National Park, Sukat Moko, when confirmed by the Lampung Tribune via WhatsApp message on Monday to 8 March 2022. He revealed the birth of this rhinoceros calf is good news for the government of Indonesia. Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary, Waikambas National Park, is the only natural breeding place for the Sumatran rhinoceros, with the support of technology and collaboration of expertise both from within and outside the country. According to the head of the veterinary team for the Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary, Waikambas National Park, veterinarian Zulfi Arsan, Rosa showed signs of giving birth at around 9 o'clock a.m. The birth process lasts for almost 3 hours. The entire delivery process as well as the postnatal health of the mother and child are supervised by a team of veterinarians from the Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary, Waikambas National Park from the Indonesian Badak Foundation. In assisting Rosa's delivery and postnatal care, the team of veterinarians of the Sumatran Rhino Sanctuary of Waikambas National Park were assisted by animal nurses. Taman Safari Indonesia is also involved in the standby action team in Rosa's delivery and postpartum care. According to veterinarian Zulfi Arsan, during her pregnancy, the Rhino Rosa received additional fetal boosting hormones until the time of delivery. Pregnancy health checks are also carried out routinely using ultrasound. In addition, good and sufficient feeding as well as behavior monitoring are also carried out to support this pregnancy. And the last news is, a bowman in a pharmacy caught by the police. A 36-year-old bowman at the Puwatu Pharma Pharmacy, Kendari City, Southeast Sulawesi Province, AR, was arrested by the police. The suspect AR was arrested by the Criminal Investigation Unit of the Kendari City Police on Saturday, March 26, 2022 at around 12:30 a.m. It is known that a Puwatu Pharma Pharmacy in Puwatu Village, Puwatu District, Kendari City, Southeast Sulawesi Province was attacked by a group of yachts on Saturday, 19 March 2022 at around 10 o'clock p.m. As a result of the attack, a number of yachts damaged a refrigerator, a medicine window, a pipe to a pharmacy sink using bows, machetes, and stones. After being arrested, the Kendari City Police then released the case in the media on Tuesday, March 29, 2022 at around 9:30 a.m. The release was led by the head of operations section of the Kendari City Police, Police Commissioner Jupen Simanjuntak, accompanied by the head of the Police Commissioner Adjutant I Gede Pranata Wiguna, Criminal and Investigation Unit. Police Commissioner Jupen Simanjuntak revealed that 3 people were suspected of attacking and destroying a pharmacy. In addition to arresting the perpetrators, the police also confiscated 4 bows, 2 sharp weapons, 4 stones, and the suspect clothes. The perpetrator was identified as a suspect. Well, that's all the news for today with me, Motiara. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.